Hello, hello, welcome to another edition of the Captain's Corner podcast. I am your host, as always, King Matty Harris. How are we, boys?
Yeah, not too bad. So if you're the king, does that make me a dick?
A duke. I thought you called yourself a
Viscount.
dick. I thought you called yourself a dick. Yes.
Does that make him like a prince?
Lord? Or the prince?
No, there's a lot of princes in the SRL already.
Like
I,
who?
I
Prince.
well, fucking Boston calls himself prince.
I was going to say,
Prince
if
of
anyone's going to
Gold
be my prince, it would be Bennett, because he's my son.
Good point.
Yeah. And just like, Mufasa and Simba went over to the dark side. You know how
Are
it
you
is.
sure you watch the same Lion King as the rest of us?
Did Simba not go to where the hyenas were and almost get murked?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I definitely watched the right Lion King movie.
Okay.
You may have watched a rip-off one.
What Rule 34
You know
stuff
that
Lion
this
King
is a
watching?
Jesus. I hope for everybody's sake that I spoke over that, but I heard that.
Don't Google that.
Don't Google
Don't
that.
do it.
That's my fucking rule. Don't fucking Google the 34th one. Fuck. Fuck. This is a bad omen for how this podcast is gonna go. We're not even 2 minutes in and we've just gone completely off the fucking wall. Fuck. Anyways,
Pull it back, Matty. Pull it back.
so if you weren't aware, we have Luke Driscoll, Blair Curtin, and Liam Ryan joining us today or tonight, whatever, fucking whenever you're fucking watching it, I guess. It is a special edition. We are fucking announcing our awards for the Captain's Corner podcast. I can barely say the fucking shortened version of it, so I'm going to say the full version. We got
TCCP.
that's it. We got shit such as Player of the Year, Captain of the Year, Rookie, Bench, Defensive Player, Try of the Year, Game of the Year, plus all the positional awards. Should be.
No, I gotta say, Matty, I did not see you picking Lee Simon as Player of the Year coming.
Okay,
That was a
so you
complete
didn't
shock.
you didn't need to fucking spoil that, eh? The part
Come
of
on,
part
Blair,
of
that was
part of fucking tonight is like we want the suspense. Like we're not just gonna do it all in the one go. Like I'm gonna do 1 and 2 at the start, and then we're gonna talk about one of the games, and then you know. But now you've just ruined
Yeah,
it
but
for everybody.
Lee Simon deserves to know the truth.
Just because it's an obvious choice doesn't mean you have to say it.
we have to make
Fair,
him
fair.
happy. You have to make him happy early on because otherwise he's not gonna watch.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of the instant gratification type, isn't he?
I'm gonna go meta here. Maybe we shouldn't bully a fucking kid, eh?
Is that bullying?
It's taken the
Nah.
Mickey. It's taken the Mickey. It's not direct bullying to him, but it is taking the Mickey out of him.
So what did Blair get? Like Hooker of the Year? 5/8 of the year?
We'll fucking find out once we fucking talk about it, alright?
Cody
Man, I
Osmond,
get Hooker
12
of the Year every year.
Are you fucking
Like
implying that
Driscoll
I'm
number
fucking
12 of
biased?
the year.
Are you implying that I'm biased? Because once
Um,
we get through this shit, you're gonna realize, hey, maybe he's not. Maybe he's fucking not.
Rakamanu, fullback of the year.
Oh, the Western Winger
Oh
of
fuck!
the year.
Yeah, I'm
Marshall
gonna pick the
Edwards.
fucking fullback I didn't fucking re-sign. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Fuck.
I said
On
that.
the subject
I'm
of
yelling.
spoilers,
All right. Anyway, so yeah, spoilers. Fucking, should we talk about the fucking Australian fucking a lineup for fucking? I'm swearing so much, eh? For the Trans Tasman Test.
well, I don't know who we is because I don't know what it is.
Well,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
neither do
either.
I.
so,
I say we because I'm gonna say it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, so the Kangaroos team list, which is probably going to be announced before this is aired anyway. We have Chaz Dingo at fullback. We got Maverick Oldfield and Ben O'Donnell on the wings. Kane Chapman Kenny and Jack Jimmy in the centres. Will Kay, Charlie Butler in the halves. Jesse Bennett, Daniel Punch at the front row with James Fawn at hooker. Our back row is Luke Malkus at 11, Luke Driscoll at 12, and myself at 13. Our bench is rounded off with Brad Goodwin, Casey Narminer, Lachlan Martin, and Lucas Deuce.
That's
Wait,
Decent
so
one
there,
Roosters in
who
it.
just had a 13 was? Yourself?
well, he's the
Oh,
captain,
I
so
thought
obviously he's
Driscoll
gonna select
opted
him.
out. I thought Driscoll opted out
He,
to
he,
play
he,
for
he,
Britain.
he almost opted out until I told him I was going to pick him.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And then I had to go
Driscoll.
And then well, considering I wanted to change allegiances ages ago to Australia then Ireland, and that never freaking happened. I don't know where that form went. So
It's another one of those K forms that he just ignores. Whenever he sees Driscoll, he ignores the form.
yeah, it must have been.
All-
I brought
all-
it up
all
with him.
I'm
He's like, "Oh, I'll
saying-
go have a look."
All I'm saying is if this side isn't looked at and said, like, hey, there's a bit of Will K bias in it, then I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, wait, you didn't
Jimmy,
get to
I'm
pick
a
the
bit
side.
surprised by that. I
Jack
will say
Jimmy
that.
has actually been one of the best fucking centers. He's been really
Oh,
good.
Well, yeah, he's been really good. I agree with that statement. I actually,
Yeah, like
Especially when
he was a bolter and he's gotten it. And like I'm not against the decision. Like when like Will was like Jack Jimmy surely, I was like, yeah, I can't really argue against that. The beauty of it is we did have differing opinions, but you know at the end of the day, we came to an agreement, and I feel like it's a really good squad, and I reckon we're gonna get the chocolates.
oh yeah, we'll definitely beat the Kiwis. That's not really a contest.
We can't
No bias.
be that fucking cocky, eh?
I can, because you've got me and I'm a brick wall.
I didn't think brick walls swerve like that.
They definitely do.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
Oh,
I've seen the
jeez.
Great Wall of China. Anyways, so yeah, what do we think of the 17 as a whole?
Decent side.
Decent.
Yeah.
I was hoping to hear fucking. That's a great fucking side. We're gonna fucking do this.
Well, it is a great side. I'm just surprised.
Well,
it
it's
wasn't
not as
Taylor.
good as Ireland, but I think it's a decent side.
Yeah, but we're not all going to
Oh,
be drunk
thank
before the
God.
game starts, you know?
Ireland is just a meme team because everyone decided that they wanted to be part of like Ireland because they realised they weren't going to get Australian selection.
No, but
the
like
thing is,
everyone that's
like a lot of
Irish
those
seems to
Ireland
be
players I would consider fucking picking.
like look, most of the players in Ireland are actually Irish. So
Nah, but this was the creative.
Look, if
system.
you want to take
They
form
might
in-
have had like one Irish great grandparent, but their family's
Oh.
been in Australia for like a century.
In saying that, actually, Matty, if Liam hadn't opted
I was
out,
literally saying,
you selected him
if you
for
want to
fullback?
if you want to base on form, Liam Ryan's been in the best form for fullbacks. Anyways,
No,
that got really quiet. Anyways, should we move on to some of the awards?
Yeah.
So we will start with the Rookie of the Year. And the fucking drum roll or whatever. Are we going to do that? No, we're not. Fuck it. Fucking drum noises. Fucking John Bakers. He gets Rookie of the Year for us.
really,
For a rookie half, I believe I think it was 16 try assists, maybe more. I'm actually
Yeah,
pretty,
it's
I'm pretty
really
sure it was more, because
16.
when I looked at the stats, it didn't include the last 2 games of the season.
I don't have a problem with this, eh? Yeah, like
He had an
kid's
outstanding...
been good.
Yeah, he had an outstanding bloody season, especially for his rookie season.
Brad Callahan, was he considered?
He was considered until I realised the jersey he wears, so that kind of lost him
It's
some points.
and that would go the same with Tabasco.
But
Same
speaking
thing.
of, our bench player of the year, John Tabasco. That's a fucking Paul Blart
Yay.
fucking segue right there.
Mm,
Yeah,
that
so
was a really good one. Yeah.
so John Tabasco, he's got our bench player of the year. He's been fucking outstanding. Even when he was starting, he was good while he was starting, and then I think he got injured, So that forced him to play off the bench, and he played good off the bench. Then Jai Collins going to second row. He got on the bench and he was putting 200+ meter performances off the bench. Like, yeah, you're gonna.
That shit was insane.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
get the
know, right?
award for that. As much as I hate the Grubs, you got it, mate. You got it. And now we're gonna have to go to a dim light, and we're gonna talk about the Storm and the Roosters. 30 points to 20 to the Storm. I wrote here, as a captain, I'm disappointed. As a fan, I'm heartbroken. It was just not the performance you want to throw up in a finals match. The fact we got ourselves back into it was nice, but like our execution was lacking. Our defense on our own try line, some of the worst I've ever seen, and that's me as a defensive-minded player. I don't ever want to see that again. Like, if this happens again, I'm gonna say some mean words to some people. Like you, Blair. Fuck you, Blair.
Or one.
Don't you?
Or
don't you?
like one person.
But yeah, overall, like, it was an exciting contest for the most part, considering, like, we're down by 12, we come back, we actually take the lead, then we get a penalty goal, and Roosters are up by 2, the underdog's up by 2 with 10 minutes remaining. We weren't able to bloody clinch it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. At least I get to see more Roosters action. I don't have to wait a week. That's my only
Well, you
way
did
I
all
can-
the hard yards.
Yeah.
You did do all the hard yards through the season to get that extra shot. That's why you came fourth. So
Yeah, and thankfully in Sim World, like, playing that extra game doesn't actually make a difference to your fitness. So you get the week off, but it doesn't actually help you fitness wise. Thank fuck. But yeah, what did you think of the game, boys?
oh, that was a good game. I actually thought the Roosters were going to take it. They're going to hold it. But 72 minutes they let the try in, and then another one, a short
Fucking
4 minutes later.
immediately after the 2 points were scored.
Yeah, they scored 2 tries in 8 minutes, which normally doesn't happen in Sims, obviously. And I was just like, holy fuck. If Will K's script writing isn't perfect, that's a perfect moment to do so, because I thought he's had it. I thought, yeah, he's can hold him out for 8 minutes. And I wanted it to happen too. But
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
went up 2018, I started to believe, and then there was an absolute bullshit call
the
when
kick,
one
the
of our
kick.
boys got the ball kicked into us, and that was somehow called a knock-on.
Like, he's making
and
a
I'm
tackle at the
like-
kicker. It's not playing at the ball whatsoever.
And yeah, Kerrigan got that half break, and I'm like, oh, hello, we're on, and then it gets called back for a knock-on, and yeah, that one fucking hurt. And we just couldn't hold them out from there.
Like, I'm never gonna blame one call for a loss. It's a tough call but yeah,
Oh, yeah, and I'm
what
down
lost
this hill.
what lost us that game was our defense on our line and our execution.
Yeah, absolutely, but that call didn't fucking help, did it?
and I'll die on this hill, but Kerrigan is grossly underestimated. He is a fantastic player for the Roosters.
You know, I said this before. I've said it so many times. I compare him to Bennett at second row. I said it at the start when he first started playing second row. I'm just like, he's our Bennett replacement, because he went into second row when Bennett left, and I'm like, he's our Bennett replacement. Mark my words. And I think he got second row of this year, like the Sim VP, LB Strange, whatever.
Oh, yep.
And even this year, he's been outstanding. He's probably been better this year than last year. I think he's got like 5 or 6 tries. He's making
Kerrigan's
no less
been
than
very,
150
very
meters a game. He's had, I think, 2 or 3 200 pluses. He's had a really good season. But yeah, anyway, so let's fucking move on from that game. We'll now...
Couple more awards.
Yeah. We'll now start on some of the positional awards. I will let you know the amount of points that they got like in terms of our voting, just to be more transparent. We'll start with the centers of the year. You'd be surprised to know that centers didn't toll that many points. But yeah, our first center of the year, and who is the best center of the year, is Jack Jimmy, tolling 11 points. I feel like it's deserved. He's been one of the best centers on the park, and to earn points like that many points as a center playing in the minor premiership side goes to show how much effect he was having on the results. So good on him.
Yeah.
And
Totally agree with it too.
The next center of the year is Hayden Miller, and he only told 4 points. So he was just the highest of everybody else, because not many centers got much. And I think he told them in the one game where I think he got 2 try assists and a try out of center. So that's where he got those points from. And yeah, so well done to Jack Jimmy for being the center of the year, and good on you, Hayden. You got runner up. Like it feels like runner up when the points aren't close. You know what I mean?
What would you say Jimmy's points was?
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
It's 1 after 10.
1 before 12.
2 after 9.
Thank you for your information.
You're welcome.
Glad we could help. Yep.
We're so happy we can help your small little mind. Anyways,
I mean, Queenslander, they need to start getting past the fingers.
like they got the fucking fingers on their hands, right? But they got the advantage because they can use each of their heads to count higher than we can.
You'd think that.
You know what happens is both heads start counting and they get confused.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right.
Fair enough.
Anyways, let's move on to the wingers of the year. We have Michael Crimp getting the top winger of the year, scoring himself 10 points. And we have Ben O'Donnell getting the second winger of the year, scoring 9 points. So they were actually quite close.
Very close.
But I feel like they were quite deserving. They both had outstanding performances at which got them some points. I think Ben O'Donnell actually got 5 points voted in one of our games at one stage. He was playing really well. But yeah, well done.
Oh, there was a few games there.
European Origin won.
Yeah, we don't count Origin towards our 3-2-1s, but
Yeah.
that does help. That
Ben O'Donnell was always.
Yeah, according to fucking Will, he's not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, according to Will, Kobe
so
Kelly is the best winger.
Yeah,
in the
Will's a
league.
fucking idiot.
So,
He was so against Ben O'Donnell. He's like,
It's fair.
No, Corey Bell, bro. Corey Bell. I'm like, you want Mav Oldfield and Corey Bell. You just want all Storm players, you fuck. He wanted Riley Murray playing for him too. It's like, get fucked. And fucking, I think he wanted Blake Harris too.
That's a piss take.
Brother, it's like,
yeah,
no,
massive.
like, I would take your thoughts into account if they're correct, which I did. Like, James Form's been one of the best hookers. Fucking, there you go. You got hooker, bro. Jack Jimmy, yes. Mav Oldfield has been pretty good, so I wasn't against it. But yeah. Anyways, fucking idiot, Will. Fuck you. You don't know how to pick a fucking Aussie side. You just know how to win. You cunt.
Although I will say, once I do start this statistical analysis, Kobe Kelly is going to be up there because 40 line breaks.
Yeah. No, like, don't get me wrong. He's not a bad winger. He's a good winger. He's just
It's just a shit. He's just a shit human being.
that's the problem.
Yeah. Well,
See,
then you look at people like Chaz 87 line breaks. So
Yeah.
is 40 line breaks that good? I don't
Well, you're comparing a winger to a fullback. So
It's a fullback.
yeah.
know.
Although I think I'm not far off 40. I think I'm on like fucking 25 or 30. So
I don't have it open. I could probably tell you what it is, but I'm not going to open it. That's a next week issue.
yeah, anyways. Yeah. Fucking next week we'll be doing a statistical team of the year, which is just purely based on stats, and we'll compare it. And now we're going to move on to the try of the year, and we were debating about this for like a week. Really, it took like 2 seconds after we got like third-party opinions. But we've gone with Corey Goat's try against the Storm. I believe it was a Damien Moana crossfield kick from like 30 out. Storm just forgot that the ball existed. Corey Goats, swift onto it, scored on the sideline. It was a beautiful, beautiful try and well deserved for try of the year.
And I was commentating that game. The fact that there was three players around that ball and not one of them picked it up from, was it the Storm or was it the Cowboys? I can't even remember. Was it the Storm?
I think it was the Storm.
Anyway, yeah, just there was three of them around. No one actually went for it, and then all of a sudden the ball bounces up and Goats catches it outside of those three players to run away and score. Fantastic try.
I'd say best to no try would go to that Cowboys. You know, that long range like crossfield kick, and then there was offloads galore, and they got tackled right before the line. And then last tackle, I think Jack Carl, of all players, bloody goes over. That was I just wanted to give that a mention because it was pretty good. And I'll mention the other try that we that didn't get voted, but it was the one I picked, being Cooper Gronk. Hugh Snow from like 40 out, went for a crossfield kick. Gronk caught it on the fly, swerved around the fullback, and went over under the post. But we don't care for the Warriors, so they didn't get it. Isn't that right, Blair?
You're going to be hunted down by the Colt now.
Don't fucking threaten me with a good time. Anyway, speaking of a shit time, we're going to talk about the Grubs versus the Knights. Actually, no, it is a good time because the Grubs lost 24 to 10.
Say.
Shit time.
Maddie, you can't retract it now.
Shit time because we're talking about the Grubs in general. Good time because they lost. Anyways, I'm not retracting the statement. I'm just amending it. 24 to 10 to the Knights. Honestly, didn't feel like the Grubs were in it at all. Like they started off okay, and I think they scored the first try. Made an error right after that, and were never in the contest after that point. 2 injuries to the Grubs didn't help, although one of them came with like a minute to go, so that didn't matter. But Galaxy got injured on like the 60th. That wasn't great for them. Tabasco, you know, of course, the bench player of the year finishes his season on the bench. That's a terrible joke. Fuck me. All in all, fucking good to see the Knights get over. I would rather verse the Knights in the sense that I want to get one back over them because they got us a few weeks back. And it's just lovely to see the Grubs bundled out of the finals in the first round. They didn't even deserve to be in the finals. The fucking shit cunts.
Yes, they did. Come on.
Nah.
Just briefly, I'm going to interrupt this whole conversation. So that Goats try was in fact round 12 against the Raiders. Just as a correction.
You know, our bloody headcanon is it's against the Storm because fuck the Storm.
I know, right? Yeah, that Rabbitohs game. Unfortunate. I actually.
What team? You talking about the Grubs?
Rabbitohs would win.
Grubs?
Yeah, about the Grubs.
Yeah, Grubs.
I actually thought they would win, but the Knights are a strong side, and I think, them making the 8 was deserved. Like, their games this year have always been fairly close, apart from when we decided to disrespect them and throw out our team list and them absolutely crushing us, and then us going on a massive losing streak. The Sim Gods did not like that. So, but the Knights, yeah, they're definitely a contender this year, and I would be worried if I was the Roosters.
Fuck you, because I am. But fuck you.
To be fair, I did. So if you look at my weekly bets, once we get around to that, I did go for the Roosters. I think Matty Harris has enough experience to weather the storm.
You son of a bitch! You don't fucking hit me with a pun. Fuck you.
I just want you to know, Luke, you are going to hell for that pun.
Like, I
might
fucking hate you, but I love it, and I hate you.
But I think he'll be right, and I think it'll be an interesting game. Roosters Bulldogs
Roosters
in the
Knights, isn't it?
prelim.
Oh, prelim.
Yeah, in the prelim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're a bit early for that, bro. We gotta get past the Knights.
Oh no, you'll be right.
I fucking hope so. Yeah, fucking good on the Knights. Fucking good luck next week, Knights. I'm gonna fucking attempt to hunt yous. I can't even remember what I did with my team list, even though I only put it in like last night. But yeah, fucking we'll talk about that once the time comes. Should we now move on to the halves of the year?
Alrighty.
All right.
Yep. So
So-
wait before you start. So McLucky and Boston's
What about them?
If I ever pick,
halves of the year.
if I pick McLucky as a
Like,
half
let's-
of the year, I lose all right to pick.
Liam, what do you reckon?
McLucky.
You know what? I'm gonna wait to like debunk that when we talk about the Bulldogs and Titans game. Okay.
Oh, fuck. But that's what we're talking about, regular season?
Anyways, so
Aren't we?
our 5'8" of the year is none other than Will Kay.
I thought he was a lock.
He played
Yeah, I
lock
thought
for,
he was a
he
lock.
played lock for 3 games. The rest of it was at 5'8". Most of the points he got was from 5'8".
Yeah.
Of the 18 points that he got.
Okay.
Like of the 18, I think he scored maybe 2 or 4 to that were at lock, and even then he would still be above second place in terms of 5'8".
And I'm fine with it. He was a decent half. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Apart from his shit kicking.
Like he has shit kicking for the most part, and then all of a sudden he kicks a couple of 40-20s. Those are just the weeks
Yeah.
that he has enough time to resim the games. But you know. For legal reasons, that was a fucking joke. Anyways, halfback of the year, and it goes to show you how quiet halfbacks were for the most part. But we got Luke Thompson at halfback of the year, scoring 9 points. He scored less than the centre of the year.
That is surprising.
Who was it?
Luke Thompson.
It's not
No.
surprising that Thompson won. It's just surprising that he only came up with 9 points.
Yeah, like so many halfbacks just got outranked by 5'8", second rowers, fucking locks, hookers, fullbacks. There's a lot of more ball in hand sort of players. Like halfbacks kind of just catch the ball, pass the ball, and then another pass happens, and there's not much from their play. And a lot of halfbacks were shanking their kicks so often.
That's fair.
Yeah, it wasn't a good year for halfbacks. But yeah, we'll move on to the captain of the year.
Where did you get that from, Liam? I'm sorry. That's totally separate. Keep going.
Yeah. So captain of the year, surely it's Eddie Oliver, right?
Eddie Oliver for sure. Shortest captain.
Shortest captain.
Shortest,
draft.
tenure. Shortest tenure of captaincy. But yes, short as well.
Yeah, little fucking dog. Anyways, yeah, no, it's not fucking Eddie Oliver. Fuck that noise. It's another one I don't want to fucking say either, but it is more deserving, and it's fucking Will Kay. Can't.
Interesting.
Yeah. If Parramatta made the 8, I would have said Luke Short.
Yeah, see, if Parramatta
I would-
or Manly made the 8, I would have said either of them. Like Luke Short or KCK.
Wait, I missed it. Who was the captain? Was it Will Kay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he took the Storm. To first. Can't fault him for it. Let's not anger the scriptwriter.
I don't
Mark
fucking have
Laser
to anger
shout
the
of his
bitch.
first
Fucking
season.
he hates
Like-
the Roosters anyway.
Surely Mark Laser shout with that's his first season making finals. Did well to get us here.
Yeah, but you'd have a really good fucking squad.
Yeah, but he still hasn't made finals in the
Like
past.
your squad on paper looks a lot better than the fucking Storm.
I don't
Does
know.
it?
It does.
We do have some shortcomings in our team list. We're missing Matty Harris at prop, and
You mean lock.
Luke Short at the other prop.
yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
They're the missing links.
anyway, so the fuckwit of the year is Will K. Moving on. Speaking
I don't endorse that comment.
speaking of fuckwits,
Me neither.
speaking of fuckwits, we got the Broncos versus the Raiders, the Viking Cup.
Yes.
Thank you. Everyone knows what I'm saying.
Yes.
Broncos v Raiders, in which was ended up being like a fucking hell of a game. 17-16 to the Broncos. Broncos down 16-0. I think it was 16-0 at half time. Or I think it's 16-6. I think they scored right before half time. But they were down. They looked bloody completely out of it. Raiders were on fucking fire. Bloody. But then they took the pedal off. Took the foot off the pedal and absolutely fucked the dog on that one. Sorry, screwed the pooch, I think is the correct term. Or
You know what you did
piercing it? Piercing it?
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, goddamn, good on the Broncos for actually coming back from that. Led by fucking a surprise packet, fucking Aiden Lawrence. That was a fucking hell of a performance from prop. He played 40 minutes, ran for like 180 odd meters, 7 fucking line breaks.
That second half was outstanding by Lawrence.
Like, even the commentator's curse couldn't fucking stop him. Because I remember the commentators...
187 meters of 14 runs in 40 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember, like, in the commentary...
7 line breaks.
In the commentary, they were like, bloody, they need Aiden Lawrence to make a break. Oh, here he is, and he just makes the break. Normally, the commentator's curse would have wrecked him. But he's like, nah, that ain't happening. And then I believe it was...
Ridiculous what
was
he
it
did.
Isaac Edwards that kicked a field goal?
Yes.
I think so.
Two
it
weeks
was.
in a row, the bench pros bloody kick field goals to win the game.
The
Good on 'em.
bench buddies.
I've also wrote here, no back-to-back premiers this season. Manly still the only club to do that. Just thought I should mention that. But yeah, good fucking game. Suck shit Raiders. I really wanted them to lose. Like, I hate both the sides, but like I wanted Raiders to lose more.
No, I've got to disagree there. It's Jordan who got me into the SRL. Good mate of mine. Jordan's a top bloke, and I know he'll be kicking himself that he's got the early trip to Bali. I'm not sure what the go is there.
That was an interesting one. It didn't work.
No, it didn't. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Jordan was thinking there. Maybe he wanted the extra mobility, but why you want mobility in your starting prop, I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, nah, I have every confidence
the only
that
defense I can give him is the fact that Tim James has been out of form basically all season.
It's been a funny season for half
I don't know.
spine primaries, I should say.
Not in that game, but the game before, that swapping him when he swaps back to hooker. Big impact in that second half for Raiders to come back and win, but that just didn't happen in that game.
Yeah, unlucky. Now the Broncos got to face the Titans in a bloody Queensland derby. Should be a great game to watch, which we'll cover soon. We will now move on to the forwards of the year, or most of them, and the defensive player of the year. So we'll start with the props. Prop of the year is Jackson Allison, getting himself 15 points.
Fair.
And our second prop is John Nanai, netting 13 points.
Really,
Also
did
fair.
Allison get that many points? Oh, I wouldn't have expected that.
Nor did
He
I.
did have those couple of good games.
Yeah, but that's the
Like,
thing, is his good games kind
against-
of really carried and got him 6. You gotta remember, one good game can get you 6
yeah,
points.
the one against the Sharks, where he got like a double or something.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he got a double to win the game. He literally scored to try to level it and to take over.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I think that one got him 6.
That's what.
Game
That's why I'm
against the
surprised that
Warriors was
Jesse
pretty
Bennett
good.
wasn't there, because he had a lot of good games as well.
Yeah. Surprised too, but sometimes you just miss out. Anyways, we will move on to the second rowers, with our second row of the year being Chad Johnson, scoring 18 points. When you're the best player in a shit side, you tend to net more points. So good on Chad Johnson. And our second rower of the year is John Tabasco, netting 15 points.
So it's the Chad Johnson against the Virgin Tabasco.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I've been wanting to quote that meme ever since fucking Seamus changed his name.
God damn it, mate. God damn it. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is a professional podcast.
If only they judged it off defense, that second row, because I'm amazing.
You got some points.
Oh, no, because I think there was 2 games there, but then I got outshone by Liam in both of those games.
Yeah,
which
so
is
you
frustrating.
don't get all the points. So yeah, I think you ended up on like 8 or 9 or something like that. I can't remember.
The game where he stepped past fucking MBT.
So that's funny.
Well,
but
I think I got like 350 run meters that game though, so Driscoll
yeah, he's
was
still,
never gonna
yeah.
get all the points.
Anyways, we'll then do Hooker of the Year, which was none other than James Fawn, scoring 27 points.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
I think he deserves it by far.
Yeah, can't dispute that.
That's it. And then we've got the Defensive Player of the Year, Matthew Harris. No fucking way. I'm fucking joking.
Wait,
it's Luke Driscoll.
what?
It's Luke Driscoll. I'm fucking with you.
What to say? How is Luke
Deserved.
Driscoll not the defensive player of the year? I feel like that award was created personally for him.
Because it's what I do.
Not even
That's
joking.
all I do.
Yeah.
Not even joking. Yes. I felt bad he didn't get second row of the year because it's only based on offense. I'm like, fuck it, we'll give him an award.
I think I totaled up to round 13. It's something like 312 tackles with 8 missed, I think, or 9 missed.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Which is a lot. Which is a lot for a 12. So
That's it. Well done, mate. Got your little participation trophy.
I'll take it.
Hangs it up on the mantle with like fucking spotlight on it. Anyway, so yeah, fucking that was good. Lot of awards bloody announced there. Which, mind you, I'll post this on the league content once this bloody podcast is released.
Yeah. I figured you would.
Yeah. And we'll now move on to the Bulldogs versus the Titans.
Boy, that second half. I don't think I've ever seen a team throw 6 or 7 intercepts. That's wild. Absolutely wild in the second half. And the fact that we only lost by 6.
Yeah, like 18-12 to the Dogs. But I think you made 14 errors total.
Both sides tried really hard to lose that game, and Titans tried harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine getting shit house.
I thought the Roosters halves were shit this week. But fuck me. The bloody Titans
Thanks, mate.
halves. Hey, I'm gonna call a fucking spade a spade. And yes, you scored tries each. That's what got you over the edge. But fuck me, the passing and the kicking from fucking the Titans halves was just fucking awful. I think they had like 7 or 8 errors between them too.
The Dogs weren't much better if memory serves.
See, the Dogs, they weren't as bad in the terms of like errors, but they just lacked execution. They couldn't get the killer blow, and that's why it was only a 6-point difference. But
Moana only came up with 2 errors, so yeah.
so Moana, and this is how fucking sad it was. Moana was the best half. Because even Butler had Butler's passing was okay, but he was shanking some kicks. So
Yeah.
it was. You'd think second versus third would be a good fucking game to watch, but it just was shit.
Borson's 3 errors and McClucky 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Poor form, guys. Poor form.
Well, no.
Well, I just want to cry. Like, seriously, I don't want to lose another finals game. I went out in straight sets last season, and I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, your record with finals games is fucking awful, eh?
Liam, I'd like
I
to say
haven't won a finals game since like season 3.
Yeah, and that was the game to get into the grand final of which you lost.
Yeah, we won 2 back-to-back in like season 3, and then haven't won a finals game since. Because I don't think I won one in season. Nope, didn't make it in season 5. Out in straight sets last season. Yeah, I haven't won one since season 3.
Goddamn. Unlucky, man. Unlucky.
Hey Liam, we went out in straight sets last season, both of us.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's we.
Can you hear that,
It's
Blair?
most definitely-
Can you hear that? I think that's the world's smallest violin.
Yeah, just displaying my big PP energy.
I don't think that's what that was, mate. Anyways, we'll move on to we'll do lock of the year and game of the year, and then we'll do fullback of the year, followed by the announcement of the player of the year. So, game of the year. I think we discussed it. Goes to the Wars and the Broncos.
Yeah.
Fucking everything on the line, the context behind the game. It goes to GP. After Broncos had a handy lead and then blown it. There was a controversial disallowed try on Jai McCartney, which fucking Ainsley or whatever the fuck his name is, fucking Will's version of it. That's a fucking piss take. He was right to fucking give it a no try. It was a fucking try. Every day of the fucking week it was a try. And I'm not a fucking fan of the Warriors, but they got fucking robbed there. Like, they got robbed so hard with that try. I think even Blair would agree they got robbed with that try. If he even seen it.
I agree.
I didn't watch the game.
Okay, so fucking Blair dived on a loose ball on the fucking try line. Like, the ball was on the ground in the in goal. Jai jumped on it. And then he got hit by a Broncos player and they called held up, changeover.
Yeah, that was a wild call.
Ball was on the ground when he fucking jumped on it. It's a try.
I mean, that sounds like it should be a try.
Yep. See, Blair agrees, and it's Warriors, so. But in saying that, fucking womp, fucking was still don't make finals.
There was an unfortunate game that I commentated, but Riley Murray screwed up the interchanges. That would be might be contested for like the unluckiest game, which was Eels versus who were they versing in the last round?
The Knights?
Knights. It was the Knights. Yeah, so they were winning 16-0. Knights came back, made it 16-all. It went to extra time, and then the Knights won. Oh, I was like, that was such a good game.
But
just because like their season's on the line, but then we obviously had to resim it.
well, I mean,
the
same result ended up coming. Knights won anyway, so.
Yeah, I know, but it was.
It would have
just
been
a
so
better
much
game
more
to
fucked
watch.
if Eels won that.
Oh, I would have. Yeah. I would have been upset with that too. But it wouldn't have mattered because Manly beating us
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
last
but
round
like
screwed them
in the
over.
I know in the grand scheme of things, like obviously Manly would have made that, but at the time, it would have meant that the Manly Titans game meant more.
Yeah,
It would have
yeah.
just made the viewing a lot better.
It built that last game up to like this is Eels make or break if Eels won. I reckon it would have been a really interesting. Like that would have made. Well, no, I was not
You
confident
would have had
against Manly.
the hate because Eels and Manly already hate each other. But you get Manly to bloody be the ones to drop Eels out after they miraculously even got into the eight, only to lose it a game later.
Yeah,
Like that's great television if you ask me. But anyway, so
and it's
yeah,
heartbreaking.
that was our game of the year, even though we talked about the fucking Eels more. Our lock of the year is none other than myself. I netted 21 points.
And I can say from a statistical point of view that you are lock of the year because I ran those numbers again. You're still lock of the year.
Thanks, mate. I had a couple of quiet performances, but for the most part, I was pretty good.
Made a lot of meters, like a ton,
I
like
know.
a shit ton. By far the most out of any lock.
Like, I think I looked at the statistics, like, with 2 rounds to go, and the only players ahead of me were hookers, fullbacks, and I think a second rower.
Which hookers are weird, man. I don't know how it counts as random
It's
meters.
because every time you touch the ball there, that little step you take is like a meter.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, fucking...
What was that noise?
I don't fucking know, but we're just
I don't
gonna
know.
we're just gonna gloss past
Someone's
that.
door, I think.
Yeah, so that's our starting lineup for the year. I've since realised that I haven't put the bench on our schedule. My bad. I'll do that right now. The way I worked the bench is I did the third best prop, the third best second rower, the third best lock, and second best, back. So the third best prop was Jesse Bennett with 11 points. Second row was David Barner with 14 points. The lock was Aaron Beckman, surprisingly, at 12 points. And the back was Kane Chapman Kenny, and I believe he had 27 points. I forgot to write that down here.
Yeah, and I
Really, Kane had 27.
Did you not see him carry Manly?
Not really.
Yeah, he did. He scored a hat trick and 2 free doubles. So yeah, he did pretty well. He was making 200 plus, 300 plus run meters a lot in his games too. So, like he was pretty close to getting fullback for Australia, to be honest, up until he had a quiet, I think, last 1 or 2 games, and then fucking obviously Dingo. Dingo's been consistent throughout. That's where Dingo probably got the advantage. But yeah, so that's our side except for one. Our fullback of the year. That goes to none other than Liam Ryan.
Ah,
Yeah.
how many points did I get?
Yeah, so once I say the amount of points, you're going to find out the player of the year because you got fucking 41. It wasn't even close.
nowhere near. You
So-
you pretty much carried us. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you flat out carried the Titans for the most part, and it showed in our bloody voting. 41 points from us, and I was like, fuck, that's high. I went back and checked every single thing saying, surely not, and no, you just did. And yeah, so well deserving. The Chapman's Corner podcast player of the year and fullback of the year is Liam Ryan.
Ooh. Let's go.
Oh, you got to turn him into a little girl now, Matty. Jesus Christ.
That was him. I just
Shut up,
clapped.
Luke.
But yeah, fucking well done, mate. Fucking well deserved. Like against all odds, after that 1 meter first half performance too, eh?
I know, right?
Yeah,
I was
what
like,
helped you is
I don't
every
think-
other game you played was good. It was just the one bad game,
Yeah, he completed his redemption arc.
and we'll never let you fucking forget it.
Yeah.
Oh,
1 meter against the worst side in the comp at that point.
But the Eels did have a massive turnaround, though. They had a nice run after that, too.
yeah.
We were the start of that run.
All right. Should we move on to the champ and chump?
Yep.
All right. Champ of the week, Aiden Lawrence. Not surprising.
Have to be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
100, we
Has
already
to
went through the stats. 187 metres, 2 line breaks, 14 tackles, none missed in 40 minutes of footy. Bloody just outstanding, mate. I'm hoping he does more of that. Just out of spite of you two. Yeah?
So what?
I said
What'd you say?
I said Aiden Lawrence, bloody outstanding performance. I hope he does more than that out of spite of you.
No, I
Oh.
said he had a great game.
Yeah, no, I hope he does
Actually,
it again
out
because
of-
he's versing yous next week.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
what
he
he
doesn't.
means.
Well, he can run at me all day. I'll tackle him all day. I've got no
I
issues with
hope
that.
he puts you on your ass.
It's
No,
possible.
thank you.
It's possible.
And
It's
you know,
possible,
getting
yeah.
put in your ass doesn't count as a missed tackle in this sim, so your precious stats will still look good.
Good. I like stat padding. That works for me.
Oh,
Um,
and
He'd like
Sure,
something like
should we
Nico
get
Hines.
should we get to chump of the week?
Yeah.
AKA the fucking pipe bomb. Which honestly
Yep.
probably was going to be a lot more harsher until the events of today. But the chump's still going to be fucking Ellie Oliver, you fucking rat. I've literally got here Trump, Eddie Oliver, rat, grub, dog. You might as well be Latrell Mitchell, mate. You fucking
Ooh.
deal in bad faith, bro. No, not even bro. Fuck you. You literally dealt in bad faith against the side you're currently playing for. You got inside information, seeing that they were targeting those players, and then spoke to them and brought them over to the club you're going to. Spoiler alert, it's the fucking Broncos. I don't know why you're even doing recruitment for the Broncos when bloody AMAC and Luke should be doing it. But you're here, you got your little claws into it. You're bringing all your little buddies over to the club to make, what, a friendship fucking team? Fucking Jesus.
Friends forever.
Brother, this ain't the fucking backyardigans. It's fucking footy. God damn. And you tried to fucking rip one from me, right? And at first I was just like, bro, fucking, like, the end of the day, you want to play footy with your mates, go for it. If all your friends are there, I'm happy for you to go. And, I might have said something about fucking Cody's stats being similar to any other second rower. Yeah, fuck you, I'm going to fucking say that, because I was annoyed. But I've also said about fucking 20,000 times that he's one of the best fucking players in our team, and he means so much more to our team than just on the field. But you, in an attempt to sign him away from me when I tried to get into backflip, you've decided to fucking bag me out to him, get your little buddy fucking Caleb Jeff to fucking bag me out too. That's not how you sign people. That's how you tell people, hey, I'm a Gronk and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get a player to my side, even if it means talking down fucking one of the most fucking honest fucking captains in the fucking league. So you want to fucking talk me down, I'm going to fucking talk you down, you little cunt. And guess what? You know what's the fucking best part? Is your stupid little actions didn't fucking work because Og has just signed on the fucking dotted line with the Roosters. He's re-signed. So fuck you, cunt. I think that about sums it, yeah?
Yep, you got it covered.
Damn.
Whew, I think I got a little worked up there.
Oh, feel like a sweat, did you, Matty?
No, I'm good. I didn't break a sweat, but fucking I ran out of breath a little bit, eh? Fucking.
Maybe he thinks he's a My Little Pony and friendship is magic.
Best friends forever.
Doesn't his girlfriend fucking love My Little Pony?
I wouldn't know.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I reckon so.
Okay.
That's the closest to that joke I'm gonna make. Because we unlike fucking SRL 360, we have some fucking integrity here. You know? Not only do we have integrity, but, you know, people can actually watch our podcast and not fall asleep. Or I say listen to it because there's not much to actually watch, it's just hearing. You know, when we have a guest on, guess what? The guest is involved in the whole fucking conversation. You know, we don't pull a guest on and talk about their match, you know, when he's the captain of that team, and don't even ask him a question about the match. That's quality fucking scheduling. Like,
Love it.
I don't think SRL 360 has been good since its fucking name was 180. Back when Liam and fucking Lachlan were running it. Like, fuck me. Like, I literally can't bring myself to watch that podcast. I remember I tried prior to me being on it, and I'm just like, what is this? And then they asked me to be on it. I'm like, maybe I can lighten it up because, you know, fucking Chapter's Corner goes pretty good. And then just like, you give
Just
no...
a heads up, Matty.
Yeah.
Cody wants in.
Cody, yeah, message him once we've done this part, and he can come in for the previews for the next games.
All right, sounds good.
Easy. Bloody... Where was I up to? Yeah, so fucking... I tried to give it a chance. I tried to lighten it up. And they don't even give you a chance to talk as a guest. Because it's just like, fucking hell. Like,
Who's running it now
terribly...
besides Eddie?
I think it's Eddie. I don't know who else is there, but it's a terribly run podcast. Like, we get off topic, but when we get off topic, it gets fucking funny. You know? We make up for the fucking lack of fucking
Entertainment.
No, not lack of entertainment. It's definitely fucking entertaining.
Oh, most definitely. We're quite brightly.
Like, the lack of
Bunch of people.
ability
You
to
know, we're
stay
not-
on
we're not-
track. Like,
Oh, no, I'm not gonna
we lack that ability,
I'm
but
gonna
fuck
say
isn't
I'm
it
not gonna
funny?
say it. Yeah, no, I was gonna drop it, and then I decided not to. Maddie, you.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't you do that. We're fucking almost an hour into this. I'm not redoing it. You fuck.
Anyway, all good.
Just don't fucking
Continue.
kill Moana.
Um,
Anyways, fucking... Oh. Yeah, fuck Eddie. Fucking little fucking rat. Fucking cunt. Fucking... You lost in the end anyway. Alright. You can bring Cody in if you want. Get Cody up in this bitch.
okay.
Yep.
Come. He's coming.
That's what she said.
And is that?
Ooh.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, the schoolboys game. His dad was playing really well up until he got injured.
Okay, I'm sorry. The fucking segue was almost there, but you said speaking of which after you said he's coming and fucking. I said that's what she said,
Yeah.
and then you've just went with speaking of which the schoolboys. That's some questionable
Well, it was
shit.
okay. No, but I just think there was some I hate to say it, but Stroman and Ollie played a really good game.
I would have been after you said schoolboys. Speaking of which, Eddie Oliver.
No, I'll just talk. I think.
All I'm gonna say is it's a terrible fucking rebranding. Because yeah, it just does really bring up some really suspect phrasing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does. But that's all we're going to leave it on, because fucking... No. Fucking... Oh, boy. We're treading a fucking line again, aren't we?
All right, just start talking about the.
Where's Cody?
We're
treading water waiting for him. This is why we're fucking up.
He said he was coming.
He's gonna be longer than me.
Oh, we can't
One of the
tread
15
water. We
minutes.
can't tread water. I don't want this podcast to go on forever. Just we'll talk about the games and he can come in when he comes in.
Alrighty.
Ugh.
Yep.
I forgot to write this part because I forgot we actually do previews.
Well,
Fucking first game, Roosters versus the Knights. Fucking, I'm nervous as can be considering it's do or die. We aren't in the best of form. I still have faith we can turn it around. If anyone can do it, it's us. I've made some changes. I believe I've
Here's Cody.
overhauled. Hi, Cody.
Hello.
And I'm talking Roosters Knights at the moment. I've overhauled the halves. I've gone back to the basics of what was working early in the season with Rossini and Lewis in the halves. Got Cody back at 12. And yeah, bloody, it should fucking hopefully work out. Knights, I'm assuming they'll just do 1 to 17. It's been working
Yep.
for them. So.
It's worked for him really well. One thing we will need to make sure we do is get on Dusty. You know, he made almost 220 meters, and someone's just got permaband. You'll be glad to see who when you check the thing.
Is it actually?
It is actually.
Oh, damn.
So,
Oh, damn.
yeah, but definitely controlling in the forward pack and shutting down those plays from Dusty because he's just such an absolute wrecking ball. And I think that actually might fall if they play 1 to 17.
I'm
it
gonna add
fall
to that.
you, Cody.
I don't
No, this is
think
important news.
they get to fucking play 1 to 17 because their centre just got banned.
Wait, who?
That's the new.
We can
Johnny
talk
Dokalic
about it.
just
It's
got
live.
permabanned. It's
Really?
it's news. Yeah, Johnny Dokalic just got banned as being an alt.
Yep. Well,
I'm.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck,
They might get to
I
play
don't-
K9.
I was gonna say I don't know if fucking we get to say that because I'm pretty sure that chat's reserved for VCs and stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
I can
but
tell you.
still, like-
I can tell you. I can tell you right now that it was us doing the investigation on it.
yeah, there was a fair. It was the Titans boys were the ones with the big investigation earlier.
Well, I'm happy
Yep.
you've made the
When
investigation. And,
this releases Friday, right?
I'm probably gonna do Thursday 6 p.m.
And they should be out by
I'm,
then.
I'm,
but-
I'm, ju- I'm just thinking if team lists are out, it probably won't matter too much if we say this. But I have it has been confirmed what will happen with that particular player,
yeah.
and it's basically a repeat of the Raiders.
Oh, okay, so
Um,
they still get.
They still get him presumably K Knight or similar. But if Knights beat us, they need to find a replacement from Schoolboys.
Wait, why can't they just like have to find a replacement now?
They've got
Because the
time.
English
This
done,
happened.
yeah.
Who does it
Never
want?
mind.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I have. This is completely off topic because I just seen your message and I have to say because it's fucking hilarious. Fucking Blair sent me a fucking message saying Eddie's girlfriend, and it's a fucking photo of a vajankle.
Okie dokie then.
What?
A vajankle is a foot that is designed to be a pleasurable flashlight.
check the captain's corner chat.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oi,
Oh no.
take me out to dinner before you fuck my eyes like this.
you like to be wined and die before you get fucked.
Oh, I'm traumatized.
Oh shit!
Oh no. No, Blair.
You've just traumatized the
Oh.
poor kid there. Fucking.
Yeah, what did I join? Oh, My head.
Anyway,
Oh
okay,
shit.
moving on. Moving on.
No, actually, I was
So-
just gonna quickly say, fucking Cody, you fucking finally seen the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, I held
You
out
might be
hoping
regretting it now.
you did it just. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. My eyes. They're too innocent.
I will say that there was a massive shock. It was a massive shock when Will announced it earlier, and I was like, "What?" Oh, Cody, you're lucky though, because Maddie tried to hit me up as a replacement for you.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Oh, don't worry how happy I am that you didn't sign.
Mhm.
Don't you? worry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very grateful, man.
Driscoll ain't going anywhere without his best friend Liam Ryan. Sorry.
Not this season.
Not this season. You know my terms. Um,
Anyways, back on the Roosters night. Down a player, pretty much, or at least by name.
I mean, they'll be keeping the same stats. I don't. Do they keep height and weight?
I think they keep
Because if
everything.
memory
I think they
serves-
just changed the name.
Okay. Yeah, because
No,
I
I
was
thought
just
they-
thinking.
I thought they made Vikings shorter. I don't know. I can't remember.
Surely there's got to be some sort of punishment in terms of the player.
Well, the player's been banned.
Yeah, but
Wait,
he's
do
still
they
his
know
player's
that?
still his player's still there. The Knights don't.
Like, make him shorter because, like, if you don't do anything to the player and he's been banned, they're still actually the team's still kind of getting an advantage. It's a finals
you
game.
know what I'd name him?
Have they found- have
I'd
they found out
I'd
the
name
actual
him Day and
player?
Night, like Dayn Night with a K.
That's clever.
That's what I'd name him.
Have they found who the actual player is, not just the alt?
Oh no,
Yep.
yeah. We're not gonna speak about it on here, but the actual player had previously been banned, so that's
Oh,
that's
right.
already sorted. That's already sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking Roosters Knights. I'm gonna tip the Roosters in a close one, 1-8, and I'm gonna give man of the match to fuck, shit.
Cody Og, fuck it, for re-signing. There you go, done.
Nah, that's too fucking basic. I'll
That's too generous.
give Carl Lewis man of the match.
Ooh, interesting.
Me and Cole Lewis swapping positions. Probably it does give us a bit more starch in the middle. And hopefully his attacking kicks land a little better than mine did last week. I've got us up by 19 plus. I think we have what it takes to absolutely get up the Knights.
So what you're saying is we're gonna have a good night.
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking about
fuck
my
you.
part.
Get out of here.
But
Kay should permaban you just for that pun.
Kay can get fucked.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think that we will do it. I've put my tip in, which is us by 19 plus, and you know what? I'll go with Lewis for man of the match as well.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the halves.
You're expecting us to dominate them?
Oh wow, this is getting worse.
Oh my god, Matty. Anyway, I'm gonna go Knights one day.
We're gonna
with Dustin Richards man of the match.
we're gonna slice through their defense like a hot knife through butters.
Oh Jesus!
Oh Jesus Christ!
You know, this is meant to be a fair talking round table, and you're not allowing everyone else to speak, Matty.
Come on, Matty.
It can't be a round table. There's no Knights.
That's brilliant.
You know, just from these
You're
5
welcome.
puns in the last
You're
10
welcome
minutes,
to.
it's my favorite podcast I've recorded. Straight up.
You're welcome. You're welcome to that good lead up there, Blair. Yeah,
Thanks,
look,
thanks for setting it up.
I've got I've got Roosters 9-18. I think the Roosters will be too good for the Knights. Knights are a good team. Um, can't discredit them, but I'll go back to I think Matty Harris has enough firepower there to certainly shield off the Knights' attack. So should be fine.
Hells yeah. And I'm assuming, Cody, you're going to tip the Roosters as well.
I've gone Roosters 9-18.
Damn straight.
I feel like just seeing our new lineup, I really like the strike power that we've got with bringing Rossini back. I remember seeing how powerful and how good he could be.
I wouldn't say powerful is the word, but good, yes.
Okay, well, not powerful. But he was,
I don't think
he's-
powerful is the word you want to use for a half that's like fucking 5'6".
Yeah, and like 65 overall. He's still I don't know. He could get the job done for us, which is what I loved. Anyways, my man of the match. I reckon Dom Ponkson will do it, but I just don't reckon. I reckon he'll score 2, but won't get it done.
Okay, so you reckon he's going to be the best on field in a losing side? You're all right.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
that's what he's saying.
All
I
right.
think they call that doing a DCA.
Get
Yeah,
fucked.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, like doing
Or a fucking
Whiten
Whiten.
getting
Yeah,
Clive
it just-
Churchill in
It's
29.
just if you're
Yeah.
fucking playing the Roosters in the grand final, just expect to fucking get fucking man of the match even if you lose.
Yeah, that Whiten in 2019, that Clive Churchill, I got so angry. Oh my god. And
I would've-
But it was deserved though.
I would have
White
had half a
deserved
mind.
it,
I would have
like-
had half a mind to give it to Jake Friend. What he did for us in the middle, when he came on, literally won us that game. But you know,
Anyways,
this is an SRL podcast, not a fucking NRL one, eh?
Yeah.
that's fine.
Then we'll move on to the fucking Titans versus the Broncos. This one has a potential to be a fucking absolute bloody bloodbath in the terms of points. I reckon it's going to be real high scorer. I don't see the Broncos standing a fucking chance. If the Titans halves learn how to play some footy.
Who are they halves?
AKA meaning we don't throw intercepts every time we fucking
Yes.
break the line.
Their halves are Michael McLucky and Mike Dawson's.
Oh yeah.
Let me put it
Yeah,
this
mate.
way: 57% of the SRL's bet tips are on Titans 9-18. I'm one of those.
Well, the poll's been closed. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's a bit weird. That is a bit weird.
I hadn't even
like
put
to-
my bets in, so like, it's like, well,
The polls have been closed really
So
early.
how
'cause
am I meant
it's
to-
Wednesday. But I don't
know,
think
that's what I mean, but
the
the other
polls
one
were.
isn't closed.
I don't even think the polls were supposed to be up because team lists aren't even out.
Yeah.
but the thing is, like, the polls aren't even like, only one of them is closed. The other one's open. Roosters vs Knights is open, whereas Titans Broncos isn't.
It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah, James Thorne's made a mistake. I would like to point out, if you look at those weekly bets, that one vote for Broncos 19 plus, that was me, apparently. And I think I just when that came out, I think it was not long after we'd lost. I was just like, screw it, Broncos are winning.
So you were the one vote that went.
Driscoll.
I'm the one vote on 19 plus for Broncos.
Oh, that's right. I remember when I went Para 19 plus when they played us, and it actually happened.
Oh yeah, that's
I
that's
remember
great.
I was sitting in the in a VC with TBK, and I was just looking, and I remember both of us went 9-18, and we were the first tips, and then instantly we both looked at 19 plus. I remember it being Driscoll, and we just thought, is he okay?
You and TBK in the same room. Bloody was he up above you? I know he was on the field.
Can we? Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a burn to my own team.
Yeah,
That was rude, Matthew. That was rude.
What?
So you cut
Am
it
I not
out.
allowed to roast chickens?
Yeah, very funny.
On that note, I feel like we should probably just end the potty. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. But anyway, so my honest opinion though, I think we've got enough to beat them. Actually, if you were to say, would I prefer to verse the Broncos or the Knights in week 2 of the finals,
You
I
mean
would
Raiders?
pick the Broncos. Well, yeah, I'd pick the Raiders too, actually. Yeah, but I'd pick the Broncos over the Knights. I would prefer to verse the Broncos over the Knights. So
I would way prefer the Broncos than the Raiders, to be honest with you. The Raiders seem to get it done in finals, and they knocked us out last season, Driscoll. I do not
know.
want that again. I would much rather play the Broncos. I've actually got a good finals record against them, believe it or not.
You want to know? You want to know
I
what
think-
I hate so much right now?
I think Titans 19 plus. I'm going bold.
I'm gonna go Titans 9-18 and US man of the match.
Thank you, man.
Oh yeah,
It's an easy
Oh,
pick.
Liam,
He just got
even
player
last-
of the year. Fucking
and you were probably player of the match. You were probably player of the match for Bulldogs versus us this week.
yeah, you made like
a stupid
350 odd meters. Although part of
Yeah.
that was because of the 100-meter try, but
I had like 208 meters in like the first half, but I fucking was.
yeah.
Apart
See, the
from
thing
that
is,
second half try, it was
yeah,
pretty
literally,
much
you
nothing.
made 150 odd meters in the second half, but like 95 of that was a try.
Yeah.
Although, like, you did still score a 95-meter try, so we can't take that lightly. It's still a good fucking try. It's a good effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody. I was about to say before. You know what I fucking hate right now? Is there's 5 teams other than us left in the footy, right? In the comp, and Roosters haven't beat a single fucking one of them.
Oh,
Over
Oh,
here.
beautiful.
There's Knights, we didn't beat them. There's Bulldogs, Titans, Storm, and fucking Broncos. The only team that we lost to that isn't here is Eels.
that's wild.
Yep.
See, we were riding on the fact that we'd beaten all the top 4 teams until obviously we lost to the Bulldogs last week. So we can't even use that as leverage now.
You know what I'm
So-
using as leverage is the fact that in season 2, Manly came into the finals where the only sides they had lost to were the other 3 teams in the finals, and we managed to get up. So, I'm still holding out hope for that shit. Anyways,
No, you'll be fine.
I hope so. Fucking praying. Like, I got what I wanted this season in terms of, like, alright, top 4, but, like, you know, we're in finals now. I want to fucking win it. I haven't won enough
do I,
premierships
so
yet.
do
I
I.
need more. I need more.
No, you don't.
I want more. I need more.
It's not neat.
And it's not
want.
actually no. It's not even about me. Cody hasn't got one yet. Blair hasn't got one yet. We got to fucking share it around.
Yeah, but
You've
I
got
haven't got one yet either.
Yeah,
We'll come
fuck
to the
you.
Roosters.
Yeah, come to the Roosters.
He can't, can
No
he?
thanks.
No, and just do it mid-season where the fucking salary cap doesn't matter.
Bro, I'm not talking Titans
I'll,
like
br- I'll,
that.
I'll bring his both. Fucking you go together. I'll bring his both over.
Yeah, and we'll give you for bronze each.
I'll give him fucking Jasper Goodwin if I'm allowed to.
That's so good.
He's only a fucking rookie with 62 speed. It's fine.
What's that fine?
It's an even trade.
I feel like they stopped that purposely. Like they wouldn't let that go through.
See, here's
Oh,
the thing.
totally would.
Here's the thing, right? Is if both captains and players agree to it, it's done. It's allowed. It's
You really?
the
think
only
they're
thing.
gonna-
The only thing is Will K that is then probably going to drop that captain for fucking for like fucking match fixing or some shit.
Gross
Yeah.
negligence.
Gross negligence. See,
Make them
fucking.
right.
You know what was gross negligence? Fucking Justin Plays trading fucking Joey Kelly for Creed Alex Chapman to Kane. That's gross negligence.
Oh, that's right.
You know, to this day, people still think I made that deal. The irony of that is you can fucking ask Kane. When Kane asked me about that, I said, don't do it. We need Creed more than we need Joey. And then Kane's like, but gold player. I was like, you're the captain this season. You do it. Whatever.
Oh, he did nothing for you, didn't he? He
He
wasn't
fucking
actually
did
that
fuck
good.
all.
Well, his stats are pretty close to mine. Why am I playing better than him?
Who are you talking about?
Creed Alex Chapman.
I don't know. Fucking Creed did score a hat trick in one game, playing at 12.
Did he?
Oh, there you go.
But,
Wow.
yeah. He made fuck all meters, which is the funny part, but a hat trick kind of overrides that.
Yeah.
Those short passes off the line, because I've seen it when I've done sims where we'll do a short pass straight to me and I'll just I'll score.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
So I don't
It's
think
like
he
a
even. I think he
specific-
scored one like that, but I think one was a barge and then one was a grubber.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no. I think one of them was a bit of a range one. I think it was like 20 mid effort, 25 mid effort. I gotta look at it because I know one of them was
No,
actually
like
nitro.
that ankle tap that fucked me up on that NBT run. I was like, I'm going in here. That was fantastic. And,
Oh. You know
someone
what was
ankle tapped
fucked?
me on the
So
way.
fucking me and Kane were doing a sim like versus Manly with like next season's fucking squad. I shit you not, fucking Ollie Parche scored a 95 meter fucking try on us.
Wow.
Ollie Parche's
Yeah.
first try in the SRO was a 95 metre
I don't get
runaway.
it. He's a prop primary. Why the fuck does he have speed?
I commentated it.
You know what's the
Yeah, I
worst?
do
You know what's the
remember
worst
that
part
when it was
about
on
that too?
Penrith,
Is
wasn't
fucking
it?
Parche scored a hat trick in
Yep.
that game at prop. Oh, I wasn't entirely too happy about it. The only saving grace is I think we won the game like 22-18. My sims aren't good, if you can tell. Like
Yeah,
Roosters
I can
kind
tell.
of play better in like wheel sims, just not against
They
the
played
fucking
be-
Storm.
They play better in my sims too when you beat Rabbitohs when you're at fullback
Oh, it was a
and
beautiful.
you make more meters than Tyrone Clay.
What was it 287 run meters from there?
Yeah,
We need
something
to
like
figure
that.
Two
out-
tries,
make-
12 line breaks.
We need to make. Wait, we need to figure out. Maddie, we need to figure out what makes you step so well. You've got
It's
what?
straight up,
Jack all the
straight up. Just the fact I'm playing fullback.
No,
Yeah,
that's not what I
that's
meant.
just like because I've ran a sim with me and McKay in centre, and watching McKay sidestep is gloriously hilarious. But it works. Like it just looks weird to watch him sidestep though, the way he sidesteps. But he'll get around players and go on a nice little 30-meter run.
So
So
I feel like
It looks weird when Ockenball steps, so it is
Yeah.
really accurate.
or even Tupou to an extent.
If anyone knows what I mean, then you know.
Yeah,
Ockenball.
Well,
you know where he's not stepping anymore. No,
Paul
no, no,
Macquarie.
no, 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 I'm not doing it. I'm gonna wait till the podcast ends before I say that joke.
all right, let's close it.
Fuck the grubs.